Show. I am your host, Suzanne Monk, host of the one and only Trump Talk. This is a Trump Talk special edition. Veterans Plan. Trump's Veterans Plan, 10-point Veterans Plan. That's what we're going to be talking about, you guys. Periscope's been freezing up a lot tonight. As you can see, my hair keeps getting flatter every time I do this show. But we're going to keep talking about Trump because it's so important for our country to make sure that we elect the right person, particularly for our veterans. So let's talk about this 10-point plan Trump delivered in a speech recently, just yesterday. The transcript will be on Trump Talk US's Facebook page, Trump Talk US on Facebook. Just look us up. But let's get started on the 10 points. Point number 1, appoint a secretary of the VA whose sole mission is to clean up the Veterans Administration. As we all know, the Veterans Administration has had some real problems, and there are a lot of people up there who are corrupt, who are manipulating data, who are hiding failures, and who are pushing veterans aside onto waiting lists. There are people not doing their job, and they keep getting promotions, bonuses. The Secretary of the Veterans Administration, we've sent a couple new secretaries up there to clean up the mess, and they haven't done it yet. And that is because, one, they haven't been given the authority to do it, but that hasn't really been their mission. Their mission has been to keep the political situation tamped down at the Veterans Administration. As we all know, Hillary very famously said that it's way more overblown how bad the Veterans Administration is than we're hearing on the... It's overblown on the news. It's not really as bad as all that. So, just like Hillary Clinton, downplaying Donald Trump's first plan is to appoint a secretary of the Vets Administration who will take it as their sole mission to clean up the VA and make sure that veterans are getting their care fairly, which is a very important thing. Number 2, remove and discipline any federal employees who are failing veterans or are failing to do their job. And he will use any legal authority to do so. If we need to go to Congress, that's great. If we need to pass some, if we need to get in the courts, that's fine. Any legal means necessary means any legal means necessary. We have got to get the dead weight and failures out of the Veterans Administration and get people in who are interested in supporting vets. I know in his veterans plan on Trump's website, he talks about making sure that we hire more veterans in the Veterans Administration and that we certainly promote more veterans in the Veterans Administration. Both of these things, great suggestions. But not part of these 10 points, so let's keep going. Point number 3, give the power to fire. You have to give the Secretary of the Veterans Administration the power to fire individuals. This they're going to have to ask Congress for. A legislative change will have to be made in order to give the Secretary of the Veterans Administration the power and the authority to fire persons at will, I guess, or based on some sort of review process, which is probably what would occur. But at this point, the Secretary does not have that. They have the power to recommend, but certainly not the power to fire anywhere near we need to, so that we can get the people who aren't doing their job out of the Veterans Administration. So, point number 3, go to Congress, get the power for the Secretary to fire. Great decision. Number 4, appoint a independent commission to investigate the wrongdoing at the Veterans Administration. For too long, the politicians who are pandering to these individuals, who have appointed these individuals at the Veterans Administration, are the ones who are observing and determining any wrongdoing, investigating the Veterans Administration. We need an independent commission, and Trump's going to appoint that as point number 4. Great idea. Number 5, honest employees, whistleblowers, people who are doing good work, people who have saved money for the Veterans Administration or who have helped veterans particularly, will be promoted. The people within the organization that are doing good work will be promoted, will be certainly encouraged and supported. These are the people we want. And they're often the people who are shoved away, who are put in bad jobs, who are put in dead-end offices, are certainly mistreated because they dare to suggest efficiencies, or they dare to suggest that something needs to be changed in order to provide better service. Trump's going to make sure that we are rewarding good people. So important. Number 6, private, I like this, I love this point. a private 24-hour White House hotline for veterans for dealing with veterans' complaints. Trump is going to set up a White House hotline, telephone number you can call at any given moment, day or night, to address the Veterans Administration's problem. If you're a veteran, if you're having a problem, there's going to be the hotline for you to call. Excellent accountability. It doesn't cost that much to have somebody there to answer the phone who can get to the right people. It really doesn't. It's a great idea to make sure that our veterans not only have the access to care at the Veterans Administration, but that they have an ally in the government to make sure that care is being received. Point number 7, no bonuses for people who have cost money or have done failure or have not met their obligations. No bonuses for people not doing a good job. In fact, no, cut the bonuses. Trump's gonna go to bonuses for savings for any program that manages to save or otherwise end some sort of waste that would otherwise occur. A small percentage of the money saved would go to the person, the individual, as a bonus, but the rest is going back to the taxpayers. We got to stop paying out these big bonuses just because. It's absolutely ridiculous. Number 8, we're going to reform the visa program so that our veterans are put first. So many companies are bringing in individuals from overseas on these visa programs, the H-1B, HB1, and various other visa programs where they're bringing over individuals. And our veterans are here unemployed and needing jobs. So we are certainly going to reform the visa laws so that our veterans are put in front of all of these HB visas, all of these different programs that are just shipping in jobs that our veterans could not only do, but continue to contribute to America and to build strong, happy, functional lives here at home with their loved ones after having served our country so nobly. And it's certainly the least we could do. Number 9, additional increasing mental health facilities, so necessary, and doing outreach for veterans who are outside the Veterans Administration on the issues of mental health and as well as other health issues. So important, but we have certainly left mental health issues basically to the side, which is absolutely tragic. And Donald Trump is going to very much rectify that problem. Mental health is a very key component in Donald Trump's Veterans Health Plan. So, take a look at that. Number 10, every vet, this is great and so key, every vet will have his or her own choice to attend a veterans hospital, a private hospital, with the government paying for that care. So if you cannot get care at the Veterans Administration, you can go to your local hospital. You can go to your personal physician. You can pick a new physician. The veterans will be provided care at a variety of sources, not just at the Veterans Administration, thereby eliminating wait times and allowing for a great deal of choice. Veterans should not be forced into bad care. They should be allowed to choose the care that is best for them. And that's just a fact. So those are Trump's 10 points from his Veterans Administration speech recently. He is an excellent Veterans Administration reform in the positions paper on DonaldJTrump.com. Go ahead and take a look at it. You can find me, of course, as always, here. I'm the Trumpetarian on Twitter. You can email the show if you have any questions. You can email the show upside down, but you can also do email this way. TrumpTalkUS@gmail.com. You can find all of our past videos, including several special editions, including the special edition on his Veterans Reform Position paper. So take a look at that. And that's our special edition for today, you guys. We are going to continue to keep up. There's probably going to be VP information coming soon. As always, we will keep you in the know. We'll be back again tomorrow for more Trump talking. But until then, be a little Trumpy. Thanks for tuning in. Keep on Trumping.